Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today I want to talk to you about a couple more tips and tricks that I thought were pretty useful that I found throughout my time playing this game. The first thing I learned, which is surprising because I haven't seen many people talk about the fact that you can do this, is with the Workbench. Obviously, you know, you can create bundles of cards, right? And you can create Destiny bundles, regular bundles, you can make ghost bundles. I don't know who the hell is making ghost bundles. If you're making ghost bundles, then something is crazy. But so you can take these and you can place them on the shelf and you can sell them, right? This is a base, Tetramon base bulk box. I got a spot for the base here. You place it there, you're good to go, right? Easy. And that's what most people do. You make the box, you place it on the shelf. What I did not know, and I figured this out completely by accident, is you can bundle card boxes and you can store them on your workbench for later use. And you can store quite a few of them. I accidentally put a card box down there after I had got done doing, making it or whatever. And I didn't even realize that this was something you can do. So what you can do is pre-make these ahead of time, even after your shelf has already been full of the ones that you placed on the shelf. And then whenever you're ready to use them, you can just grab them and automatically restock them. Now, I don't even know what the maximum amount is you can put over here because I've never actually tried for the max, but I think I got up to 8 over there before I just stopped and was like, holy crap. So let me see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll make as many as we can and then I'll be back once I'm done and we'll see what the end result is. All right, so it looks like you can store up to 21 of these things on here. Holy crap. I genuinely did not think it was gonna be that many, but hey, there you go. So if you want to have like a nice little stockpile of these kind of set up and ready to go for you to restock at any time, there you get 21 of them on just one of these. And I guess you can make one for base and one for Destiny if you want to buy 2 of these and just have them both set up at the same time, and you can have 21 reserve boxes just set up and ready to put up whenever you're ready. So yeah, that's amazing. I'm bringing you this fact, right, by the way. I'm like, hey, look what you can do, and now I'm being baffled by the thing that I knew about. I just didn't know it was this many. So there you go. That's a nice little tip for you. If you knew about this, then awesome, but if you didn't, then this could probably be pretty helpful. Next tip that I picked up on that's pretty nice and pretty helpful, especially if you're not going to go through the effort of modding out the stinky boys, is making a entrance corridor. So basically blocking off and forcing them to walk through a corridor in order to get into the store is your best bet to making sure that no stinky boys infiltrate your business. They are a little bit of a hassle and slightly annoying to deal with, but if you make sure you stagger them correctly, usually I'll put one immediately at the front to tag whoever's coming in the first time, and then one of these will get them on the way through here. Now you'll still have the rare occasion of like the perfect storm of customers coming in the perfect way, but typically what ends up happening is if they actually make it past here, they usually duck around this way to go shopping or look for something. They'll usually get hit again by this one, or if they do come around this way and they get over here, they'll have to come back this way anyway. So this is a pretty good spot and a pretty good way to deal with that. I know a lot of people have been just modding them out completely, but for some reason I just can't bring myself to do it. The next tip I kind of learned is something that you just kind of learn basically from experience. Once you've opened a lot of packs or whatever, you can kind of get a sense for what it can be just generally profitable and what's not. And what I found out is basically the base pack, this first starter pack that you start off with, the basic initial Tetramon pack, and the legendary one, these 2 packs specifically seem to be overall the most profitable packs that you can open. Now, I haven't done any extensive studies or crazy mathematical whatevers to try to figure that out. Just from experience in opening packs, it seems to be that these 2 in particular have the most consistently, like you gain the most consistently opening these packs. Now these packs are only $3.24, but every time you tend to open one, you tend to get anywhere from $3 to upwards of $20 per like opening. and you profit greatly. So every pack you're pretty much profiting. These ones you profit pretty often too. The rare and the epic ones, they can be profitable, but not as often as consistently as these two tend to be. Now, take that with a grain of salt, because your packs might be different prices. Like you may have different price points and stuff when it comes to your packaging. I've heard a lot of people say that my prices are vastly different than theirs. So like my legendary packs are way more expensive than like some of the people who are in my chat during my live stream. I don't know how that works that way, but I guess it can just end up that way. So be mindful of that. But generally speaking, these two packs seem to be the most profitable for me, at least based on the type of rare cards that I get and the frequency they tend to come in. That's essentially what I've found out. Okay, and the last tip I want to mention is, I don't know if people would probably call this an exploit or what. I don't really think it is, because I think it's just kind of an optimal strategy, but it does kind of put you into a position where the game might not be as fulfilling as it could be. But one thing I notice is like customers who are unsatisfied, in this game, having unsatisfied customers is not that much of a blow as it is in other games. So for example, I think the way that Supermarket Simulator works is people come in with a general list of what they plan on buying the moment they enter the store, and they look in the store specifically for said items, and if you don't have those items, they skip it, they don't buy anything instead, and they'll just leave. So I've seen people come in in Supermarket Simulator when you have you know, let's just say you have 3 products in the store, and they walk into the store and they want one of those 3 products. They'll go to the shelf, and if you don't have that specific product, they will just leave. I don't think that's how it works in this game. I think when the people come into this game, they have a probability and a percentage chance to just look at any given, shelf or any given whatever at any given time, and they have a percentage chance to buy whatever's on that shelf when they look at it. Or at least that's what I've gathered. That's what I've heard some other people say, and that seems to kind of match up with the way that they work. It doesn't really matter what you have in the store. They will go and look at whatever shelf you have, and then they have a chance based on price and a whole bunch of other metrics to pick up that item, and how many of that item they pick up based on the chance that's there. And what I found out is it doesn't matter what item it is. So even if you only have one item, let's just say you want to be kind of cheeky and only exclusively sell this, right? $111, $58 profit. If you were to, say for example, get rid of everything in your entire store, carry nothing but this item, you can make insane profits. Now, more realistically, what I would probably do is just specifically go through and meticulously find items that I specifically know to be profitable and exclusively just sell those things. So these statues, for example, pretty profitable. These statues are pretty profitable. As I pointed out before, this particular package is pretty profitable. That one, profitable. This one, pretty profitable. When you get down to these, not so much, obviously, because the prices are much lower. But if you did opt to just carry the things that you know that have the absolute most profit, you'll get the same amount of customers in, and you might have some people that are upset that you don't have other things, but your overall profits will be significantly higher on the day-to-day basis. Now in Supermarket Simulator, I play a similar way, but I have to use a mod in order to make that to work, because like I said, if you don't have specific items, your customers just won't buy them and they'll leave. But that's not the case in this game. So realistically, you could get rid of everything that has like below $20 profit and exclusively carry things that have $20 profit and up, and you will, like, your money will reflect that. Like, you will make significantly more money playing that way. Now, like I said, it's not really fun, like maybe your store is not really gonna look like a TCG store, but I mean, like I said, if you are just, if you're playing capitalism simulator and you're focused on purely profits and that's it. You could do that if you wanted to. Now, I haven't tested this out super extensively by myself because obviously I would have to get rid of everything in order to sell it. But based on the information that I've gathered, I do believe that that is the case. Now, if some people want to run some tests, if you guys want to maybe bring some context in the situation, maybe shed a little more light on how the customers work in situations like that in order to, just make sure we're on the right track with this. If anybody wants to test it out themselves, I do plan on doing a playthrough where I basically just exclusively sell things that I deem profitable and that's it, and get rid of everything that's not. I want to definitely try something out like that to give you guys some more solid data on that. I don't know when I'm gonna start that, but it'll happen at some point. But yeah, so give it a shot if you want to try that out. Like I said, the game might not be as fun that way, but I mean, the numbers will go up. So yeah, and that's pretty much it. Those are the tips that I kind of wanted to talk about in this game and share with you guys. I'm really enjoying TCG Simulator. It has a lot of potential for growth. They're already adding new stuff to the game. For whatever reason, I got this new tabletop thing that I literally can't click, like it does nothing, and apparently there's supposed to be new games here that I can buy. It might be due to mods or something like that, but I literally have no access to this at all. I don't know what that's about. If you guys have information on that, I'd love to hear it, because for some reason that's just not working for me. But anyway, that is the video, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully those tips were helpful. Let me know if you have any tips you want to share in the comment section below. And if you thought these tips were stupid and a complete waste of your time, then also vocalize that in the chat or in the comment section. I'd like to hear all of your opinions. So thank you for watching. I will see you guys on the next one.